my gosh, this is my dream come true. I mean, ever since I was 10 years old, I told my mom I want to dance at Charleston Ballet.
We have 9 returning dancers and about 5 new ones and some apprentices as well. So we'll have a great group.
And dancers that I love and the dancers that work for me in the company are all their own artists. And that's what collaborating with a choreographer is all about. It's that one interjection between what the artist can give, what the choreographer can give.
Jill really brings out a side of you that you don't know is there. And she has different techniques that she tries to work with different people. Because I've been here for so many years, I've had a wide variety of parts.
My name is Melissa Weber, and this will be my 9th season with the company. I love all the performing we do. We perform more than normal company. Most normal companies perform about 4 times a year, and we on average do about 6 times plus Spoleto Festival. And I love how we have different styles. We just don't do classical, we do contemporary, jazz, modern.
This is his 2nd season with us, but he's originally from St. Petersburg, Russia, and he is quite a performer. He's a fabulous Puck. He's a wonderful Peter Pan type, you know. He did the lead in Don Quixote this year. He's just enormously talented, and audiences love him. He's a brilliant performer.
Because what makes Charleston Ballet Theatre so unique is the versatility the company has. We can do great classical work, we can do great contemporary work, and for example, we're opening the season with my piece Dracula, which I choreographed maybe 20 years ago, and about 4 major ballet companies in America had it in their rep. And we haven't been able to bring it back, and you look for the correct cast. And you see the dancers that you have, and all of a sudden you go, that's the ballet that I can do this year. And Dracula, I have the perfect cast for Dracula. So we're opening with that.
Dracula, I'm thrilled to be doing Dracula. I've done the pas de deux section of it a couple years ago. We had an evening of duets. I happened to be Lucy, and Dracula sucked my blood. So I look forward to actually doing the entire production and not just a little clipping of it.
And then of course we have to do that Nutcracker. Just have to, because you know it's like putting up your Christmas tree. You got to go out there and go put up your Christmas tree and then go see the Nutcracker. And it's a great way to introduce children.
Really dear to my heart is the Nutcracker. We opened the Gilliard Auditorium, which is now closed, with it in 1968 or 9. We were the first performance in there of Nutcracker. And before that, Don's Nutcracker was at Meminger Auditorium. It's just really thrilling to continue something and have the legacy of being the company in South Carolina that's done it since 1968.
I'm very excited. I'm doing an all Gershwin evening, and I'm using some of the blockbuster stellar works. I'm in the process of working with the Gershwin Foundation right now, so not everything is tightly lined up, but what looks like is going to happen is Rhapsody in Blue and 3 Preludes, and hopefully closing with American in Paris. And you know, there's no better dance numbers than that. Wizard of Oz is what happens in March, and it's new for me. And again, I have the perfect cast for it, so I thought, what a better time than this 26th season. And it's going to utilize all the kids, not only in our school, but in the Low Country. We're going to do auditions around, and I'm not using any of the original music. I'm creating my whole new score. And it'll be something very special, I hope. Another good family production.
I'm looking forward to Dracula because I heard it's one of Jill's best productions, and also Wizard of Oz because it's always fun to be included in a piece that you're being choreographed on, because then part of you is in that piece.
And last but not least, I love Latin sounded music, and there's no more beautiful place than Rio de Janeiro. So I thought, what a great title to do something all influenced with Latin jazz. Don't know yet if it's going to be with live music or what. We're still working on some cool stuff, but you know, we have that flair. We got some great Latin dancers that are working with the company now too, so we'll be kicking out some hot stuff.
That's our professional group, and they are just top-notch.
I'm more than excited, and the lineup is great this year with Dracula and Wizard of Oz, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Dancers dance to perform. So when we are with an audience that wants to see us, it just makes us feel good. Being in Charleston and such an arts community is fantastic. There really is not very many places that art holds the city together.
Especially since the Spoleto Festival opened in '77, the audience here has grown to be more well educated on the arts. I mean, they've gotten to hear beautiful music and chorus and seen fabulous dance. So it's brought the level of art and performing art up such a great amount in Charleston. We have lots of donors and subscribers who've moved to Charleston specifically because they came to Spoleto and then they came to one of our performances at Piccolo Spoleto, and they just realized that Charleston is the place to live. It's got everything. Good performing arts, good restaurants, good everything.
Charleston, with Jill and Patty, they are so passionate about what they do. I mean, they are day in, day out, all in the business, and you don't get that very often anymore.
Jill really brings out a side of you that you don't know is there, and she has different techniques that she tries to work with different people. One that she's very known for is she makes people scream, because it's not very often that you just get to let it all out. So this is one of the tricks that she's learned, and I used to get really mad at what she would say, because I thought it was a personal insult, and I actually think that she's trying to, stick that little fishing wire down somewhere and pull it up and see what comes out.
I think she has gotten more choreography awards than most young choreographers that I've ever known. I mean, she's got 4 Monticellos, the Astral Foundation. These are all prestigious choreography awards, and no other company in South Carolina has their own resident choreographer that's nearly as well known as she is. Her ballet's in the repertory of Atlanta Ballet, Boston Ballet, Nevada Dance Theater. She was one of the only 4 women picked to do a big thing in California. It's just, she has a world-renowned ability.
I love whatever I'm doing at the moment. It's going to be a wonderful year.